rest of the group joined them at the meeting spot. Lloyd and the others showed their entry passes at the front gate and stepped into the theme park. Legal age depends on the country. In Germany, the legal age is 18. It's probably 18 in America too. I just didn't realize they yeah, in US it says it's 18. Yeah, pretty much. I never put two and two together that like there was an actual legal age, but it makes sense that there is, because you know, nowadays people don't get married till they're older, but back then they would get married like at 18. But I guess Japan, things are always like a bit earlier. Like the drinking age is like 18, 19 or something, and the legal marriage age is apparently 16. Here we are, Mishelam Wonderland, on the verge of tears. It's awesome. You got that right. This is my first time too. Looks like we're in store for a great deal of fun today. Just look at how many attractions they have. Oh yeah, one day is not nearly enough to experience it all. Take it from me. Spending the entire morning at the beach took up a good chunk of our time too. Maybe we best focus on the most popular attractions in order to get the full Wonderland experience. That sounds good, but which ones would those be? The Ferris wheel over on the left is definitely on the short list. It's popular with everyone, families, couples, you name it. It's true, the view is amazing. You might even get more out of it if you save it for last. Good thinking. Sounds like an excellent way to end the day. Another can't miss is the tower at the heart of the park. Otherwise known as the Castle of Mirrors, it's one of their signature attractions. On the highest floor, you can find what they call the wishing mirror. People say if you ring the bell at the top and make a wish in front of the mirror, it's guaranteed to come true. My, how romantic. That one's popular with families and couples too. See, the bell has handles on both sides so that you can ring it with a partner. That makes sense. I can imagine it'd be tough to do it alone. Hey, look. Do you think anyone lives in that mansion over there? That place gives me the creeps. I don't know, actually. Did they add that one recently? Yep, it's the park's newest attraction. They call it the Horror Coaster, and it's super popular. I looked into it in preparation for today. It's a thrill ride with a horror theme. The technology they employ for the FX is very impressive. Why does their newest ride have to be a scary one? I figures Belle wouldn't at least give me a warning. I like it. Sounds like my kind of place. Any other Santas to speak of? It's not a ride, but I know the fortune teller's house is pretty popular. Some friends and regulars swear by the so-called soothsayer that started working there last year. I heard she could do anything from compatibility reasons to finding lost items. Apparently she's also an exotic beauty with a mysterious aura. Sounds interesting. Could she also be a diviner from the east? You're all forgetting the most vital of today's activities, tracking down Mishi. It's a Mishelam custom to locate him throughout the various sections of the park. And if you're lucky, you may even encounter his little sister, Michette. Oh, okay. Teotut's got that spark in her eyes. Oh, on that note, is there anywhere in the park we can cool down? Yeah, there's a rest area off to the left. They also serve concessions there. That sounds like the perfect meeting for us. I'll be sure to spend a lot of time there, so come see me if you're feeling tired and need first aid. Ever the nurse, huh, Cecile? And this was supposed to be your day off. We couldn't possibly ask you to do that. What you're saying? What are you saying? What man wouldn't jump at the chance to feel Cecile's healing touch? I can give you a reason to need first aid if you'd like, Randy. Just make sure to have some fun for yourself, okay, Cecile? Never get the chance to otherwise, so let that big, brown, beautiful hair of yours down for once. Alright, I guess I could stand to take your advice. Remember everyone, we have a dinner party to be at, so we're only free until evening. I'll hand out tickets. Once you have yours, you're free to use them however you want. Try to stay in pairs if there's an attraction you want to go to. Does that sound good? I don't see why not. Understood. No complaints here. Alright, let the fun begin. I'm so excited. Haha. Aren't we a lovely bunch? Hey Sully, wanna go around the park together? Okay, just stop tugging on me. Doesn't it remind you of when we were in school? It really does. Got MWL tickets. Ferris wheel. This is like the Academy Festival in Cold Steel. Each activity will cost 1 ticket. Simply speak to the attendant in front of it, yada yada. Story will advance after all 5 tickets. So we have to go through all of these attractions. Roller coaster. Welcome to the Haunted Villa, home to Mishelam Wonderland's horror coaster. On this thrilling attraction, you'll be armed with nothing but an orbital blaster as you go through a mansion of frightful monsters. You can enter it alone if you dare, but I suggest you bring someone for the ride. I'm not going to do that to Ellie. I'm just not. Hey Randy, you want to go in the horror roller coaster with me? I think I'll invite Randy. Man, why am I here? You're supposed to use these rides to gun for chicks, not ghosts. The one quote-unquote chick I would gun for is too afraid, and I don't want to do that to her. Maybe so, but that doesn't mean 2 guys like us can't have fun with it. Ready to enter? Well, I came all the way here, so I might as well keep you company for a bit. Very well, that'll be 1 ticket. You'll find an orbital gun inside your car, shoot at nefarious beings that will assault you, and perhaps you'll manage to survive. You try to come back in one piece. Normal. Am I actually playing a minigame? They didn't tell me how to play. Oh, okay, okay. It's just like press the button. Straightforward. Oh, some bats. Get wrecked, idiots. How'd you have a heart there, Randy? Man, for a roller coaster, this is really slow. It might pick up. Like, give me some downhills to go through. Every roller coaster I went on was a lot faster than this. Oh, there was evil Mishi. Spiders! Kill the spiders! Not the spiders. I didn't even see that. I barely saw that. Oh, hey, the great outdoors. Oh, dang it. I pressed square. I was too into the rhythm. I was going like clockwise on my PS5 controller. Yes, yes, hello. This is like playing a rhythm game, essentially. Oh, I had to, okay, combos. Yeah, okay, cool, whatever. I'm literally just doing this to move on the story. I'm not looking for any, like, achievements or anything. There's an achievement for getting max points? That sounds like a pain. Not a bad little thrill ride they got in their hands. Now, if only I could ride it with Smoking Babe next time. Shoot my shot in more ways than one. Whatever you say, Randy, as long as you had a good time. Anyway, be seeing you. Catch you later. All right. What else do I want to do? Castle of Mirrors, maybe. Oh, it's Mishi. Oh, Mimai, could it be? Are you Ilya Platir? Have you now? It's an honor coming from the most popular face in town. What do you say, Mishi? Between you and me, we'll keep Crossbow entertained for ages to come. There are 5 attractions, right, chat? Are there exactly 5 attractions, or are there some attractions I don't need to do? Welcome to the Castle of Mirrors. At this attraction, you can explore the castle's interior. I highly recommend you invite someone. I will take Ellie to this. I think I'll invite Ellie. That'll be 1 ticket, please. Thank you very much. Enjoy your time exploring. Or 4? I wonder why they would, I don't know what they would use the last one for then. I get 5 tickets. Interesting. So this is the Castle of Mirrors. I've heard a lot about it being the centerpiece of the park. Honestly, it's more impressive on the inside than I could have imagined. That spherical astrolabe over there certainly lends it to its magical atmosphere. The building itself reminds me of when I visited Grand Cell Castle while studying in Limburg. That's high praise. The IBC doesn't look to be outdone, I guess. So the wishing mirror should be somewhere in here, right? Correct. They say if you ring the bell and make a wish before the mirror, it's bound to come true. We should be able to find them both on the castle's top floor. Alright, let's start making our way up there. After you. Ooh, freaky. This is really nice. These like visuals. Here we are, top floor of the Castle of Mirrors. That must be the bell we're supposed to ring over there. Yes, and there are cords on each side to help us with that. No doubt this is the place I've been telling you all about. And there's the wishing mirror right up those stairs. Remember, first you ring the bell, then you make your wish in front of the mirror. Now that we're actually here though, I'm starting to feel a little nervous. Well, step number 1 is gonna be to take the both of us, so let's go get out of that way. Get that out of the way, words. They said I can come alone. What would happen if I'm alone? Ring the bell. That should do it. Now we just have to stand in front of the mirror. Yeah, let's go. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? It's Ellie. Here we go, time to make our wishes. But how does this work? Do we just tell the mirror what we want out loud? I think it should be fine if you say it to yourself. Let's give it a try. How will the mirror know what we're saying though? Can it like read our minds? What kind of mirror is this? I hope that does it. Yes, I just made mine too. So Lloyd, what'd you wish for? You're not supposed to ask me what I wished for. Me? Well, it was so generic that I'm kind of embarrassed to say. I wish for the ability to continue protecting Crossbow. Lame! With you, Ellie, as well as the rest of the SSS, and Kia too, of course. Why, I'm not surprised. I'll take that as a compliment. How about you, Ellie? What'd you wish for? Well, for my mother and father's health and happiness, I suppose. Use your wish on your parents? You remember, right? The divorce 10 years ago? My mother lives in the Empire and my father in the Republic. We stay in contact through letters and phone calls, but I hardly ever see them in person. I'm sure it's been difficult. Yeah, your parents suck. I lost my parents when I was little, but I still had Guy and Cecile there for me growing up. Fortunately, I had my grandfather. My childhood wasn't particularly sad. It's not as though I grew up wanting for anything. I think the best way to put it is that I'm simply worried about them. Worried? Like I said, my mother and father keep in contact with me, and they've always tried to stay up to date on my life. Sometimes I think they do it out of regret for leaving me behind. I can only imagine how much it hurt them. Both of them are such earnest people. They're not the type to bury the past and live without remorse. But still, it's been 10 years now. All I want is for them to live their new lives to the fullest, to be happy. In other words, for them to forget the past and move on. I just hope you don't mean that unconditionally. No, of course not. I know that I wouldn't be here today if not for the past choices. What matters is that my mother and father find happiness for themselves in the present. That will be enough for me. If that makes sense, sorry if it sounds like I'm going in circles. No, not at all. You value your parents' happiness. I'll be praying that they find it too. Thank you. Thanks for going through the castle with me. It was a lot of fun. I'll be excusing myself now if that's alright with you. Sure thing. Talk to you later. See you again soon. You don't get bonding points? Yeah, I know you don't get bonding points. I meant like because two people have to like ring the bell or whatever. Probably not all that different. Alright, so Fortune Teller's house. This is probably an attraction. I really wonder what the 5th one's for. Oh, whatever. I mean, if there's 4, we have to do all of them, but I don't know what the 5th one's going to be for. We're going to the Fortune Teller's house, reading. Two souls may enter. I am going to take... I already took Ellie, so I don't want to take the same person twice. I want to take Rishia. Let's take Rishia and see what happens. Alright, that'll be 1 ticket. Right this way. Welcome, come right in. Please have a seat. Alright. I guess what they say is true. She really doesn't have an exotic mystique about her. You're right, I can tell she's very beautiful too, even with that veil over her face. My, whatever is the matter? Both of you are staring. Keep in mind, others are waiting for their turn. Shall we begin? Sorry about that, we're ready. Very well, before we proceed, could I perhaps trouble you for your blood types? Are blood types? Do fortune tellers ask for blood types? Never been to a fortune teller. It's an imperative factor when it comes to making a proper reading. So naturally, I won't force you if you'd rather not say. I don't mind, I'm typo. I'm also typo. What are the odds? Well, the coincidence. I bet you they just make the person you take your blood type. Thank you very much. I don't even know what blood type I am. Now, what kind of reading do you seek? Let's see. Leave it to Rishia. How about you choose Rishia? Is there a reading you want? You want me to decide? Well, if you insist. Let me think. I met someone recently, that Shirley girl who was helping you search for the lost cat. Do you think it'd be possible to ask whether or not we're fated to meet again? I think you already have. Yeah, something that simple will be easy to read. This technique. You and this, Shirley. Since your paths will intertwine once more in Crossbow. Well, I cannot foresee what those circumstances will entail. That you will meet again is a certainty. So it ends my reading. I see. Thank you for telling me. Bloody Shirley, I'll have to be ready for her at a moment's notice. I'm surprised you asked for that. You only just met each other back when we were looking for Marie. I'm guessing she left an impression on you. Not in particular. I couldn't think of any other readings to ask for is all. She seemed like such a sweet girl. I simply thought it would be nice to speak with her again someday. Well, I don't know about that. She's about as dangerous as they come. In more ways than one, even. Though I guess Ellie could tell you about that a bit better than me. Ellie, what do you mean? You don't want to know. Ah, forget I said anything. It's been a month and I still can see it like it's right in front of me. No, young lady. If you like, I can give you a reading about what he's thinking about right now. No, you've done enough for us already. Her technique was immaculate. Could it be? I wonder. Is something wrong, Rishia? Oh, not at all. I was simply thinking about how enjoyable an experience that was, if also a bit strange. I know what you mean. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go take off for now. I'll see you later today then. The fortune teller's Luciola? The same Luciola that was an enforcer of Ouroboros that was connected to Sherazard and died at the end of Sky? Interesting. Oh, there are... Okay, rest area. So I guess she's not dead if that really is Luciola? I guess I looked at her hair. I kind of got a whiff of her hair color. I guess it did kind of match. I thought she died, though. Interesting. So I guess she's alive. Welcome to the Sunshine Mall Ferris wheel. Here you can see the very best views in all of Mishelam from the comfort of your gondola. How about taking a friend along for a ride? Kia. I think I'll invite Kia. Alright, that'll be 1 ticket. 2 guests coming in.